Alright guys, it's gonna be like a super serious topic. I'm in my truck right now. It's gonna be really weird. Let's set this up. It's gonna be raw footage. Raw footage is the bit. Okay. Alright guys, so this is going to be serious talk. So many of you guys have been following me on this journey. On whatever fans I do have or subscribers I do have, you guys have been following me on this journey. And I've had a lot of support from people and stuff, and I really appreciate all of it. I appreciate Adam, who is my coach, and who's been helping me out these past couple weeks and really been seeing progress in. My mom, you know, even though she's not here right now, I know she's, you know, she's a phone call away if I ever need motivation or something to bring me up, or a text message away. But just really want to give a big thank you to everybody who's supporting me during this. And honestly, as of like I want to talk on a deep subject, like about depression. So like, you know, in my middle school years and my high school years, I didn't really have the funnest of time. So like middle school, I was like 250 pounds and I was about 5'1", 5'2", so it was really overweight. And it just really sucked because I used to get picked on in middle school about my weight. So, you know, it's kind of a big bummer, you know. And even my coach Adam will tell you, you know, me and him used to both be fat boys, man. But yeah, when I came back to Houston, I used to get picked on a lot. My 6th grade year for middle school, and then 8th grade year, I got picked on a lot just for being overweight. And it really sucked because, you know, yes, I mean, there's people that, you know, shared my struggles, but I mean, it just felt like I was just that kid that was like, felt like I was out of place, you know, because everybody else was like either skinny or playing football or like, you know, just doing something. And I felt like honestly, middle school, all I did was play games. Literally had no social life, you know, but that's expected, I guess, from a middle schooler. I didn't have any friends really. So the way I would deal with, like, you know, people talking about my weight, instead of doing something, like, I would be depressed and I'd be like, man, you know, it sucks. I feel alone. Like, I feel like I don't have friends and stuff. And so, like, I mean, to cope with my depression, I would eat more. Like, food was my go-to for, you know, being depressed. Like, I didn't tell my mom, like, hey, you know, I'm being picked on because of my weight. I didn't tell my dad either, or anybody, you know, I just kept it to myself. But, you know, the way I would cope with that would be just, like, eating food, like, food. Like, I'm talking, like, a lot of food, like, just really unhealthy amounts of food. And it was just really depressing, you know. And I'll never forget one day, you know, I was talking to somebody, you know, I thought they were my friend, and the moment I walk away, I heard him say some really hurtful words. Because at the time, you know, middle school, like, I didn't really know how to, like, just ignore stuff. I was, you know, I'm young. And somebody was like, you know, they were talking to me, and as soon as I walk away, they were like, yeah, fat ass, or they said something like that, something along the lines of that. And nobody ever really, you know, I thought he was my friend, and he said that, so I was just like, wow, like, damn, that's, like, bothered the hell out of me, because, you know, it's just something I'm dealing with, and I'm depressed as hell, and, you know, about being overweight and feeling like I'm different from everybody else, and everybody else is just like, you know, they're comfortable with themselves. I'm never comfortable with myself. I hated wearing pants because I don't even know why. I think I only wore shorts all the time. I never liked my shirts fitted at all. I always bought them big just because I didn't want people to see my stomach or my man boobs at the time, because I had some. What else, man? Like, I was so uncomfortable as, like, a person, like, just uncomfortable with myself. And it just really sucked getting picked on, you know. I wish I would have had people, like, there motivating me and stuff, you know. Then come along freshman year, you know, I was gaining more weight because, you know, I was just eating more and more and more, you know. I was just coping with it. And then finally, at the end of my freshman year, you know, I told myself, you know, no more dealing with my depression. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to hit cardio. You know, I hit weights here and there, but I just really want to lose the weight. I want to fit in, and I want to be, you know, I don't want to be made fun of no more. I'm tired of it, you know? And I finally just did that. freshman year, into freshman, I want to say beginning of my sophomore year is when I really started. So it's beginning of sophomore year, into sophomore year, you know, summer, I lose some weight. Summer comes, and that's when the dramatic changes came. I would go to the gym 2-3 times a day, and I'd spend all my summer days in the gym. I came back my junior year at 158 pounds. From 240, 250 to 158 pounds. And everybody was just shocked. They were like, whoa, you know, here's the kid that, you know, I was an outcast, basically. I just didn't fit in or nothing, and I come back as 158 pounds. No, I wasn't shredded, but, you know, for once I could say, damn, I'm finally comfortable with my body. And, like, it's weird to hear it coming from a guy like, oh, you're comfortable with, like, well, you sound like a girl. Like, no, it's just, I feel like comfortable. I can finally fit into, like, I can have friends or something like that, you know? Oh, there's a car coming. This is really weird to talk. I'm still getting used to this, but there's a car coming. And, what happened was junior year, I was like, you know, I'll take a break from working out. You know, I need to focus on school. I can't really be just putting this above my schoolwork, you know. And I was really slacking because I got to the point to the gym was first instead of school, which is really dumb. And I started slacking in the gym. So come around second semester of school, and into the second semester, I'm 180, 190. I gained weight. I gained about 30-40 pounds of weight. And then the depression just kicked back in, man. It just kicked back in. I went from having like abs. I had abs at one point, which is really nice. But I had abs, and then I went from that to like my stomach hanging over my pants again, and like just having fat that I didn't want, you know? And like when I gain weight, like it goes straight to my face first. Like my face is the last thing I'll ever lose if I lose weight. Like 158, I'd finally just start seeing like my jaw. I just have chubby cheeks from my damn dad. But yeah, I gained the weight back. And this is my story. I know that you don't have to watch it. You can think, oh, it's dumb. You can give it a dislike. I don't care. Because I'm going to tell my damn story. I don't care if you don't like it or not, because this is how I deal with my depression. It's by talking. And telling people, you know, you're not alone when you think you're dealing with something alone. Like, you're not. What else? So yeah, I gained the weight back. Come senior year, I noticed I gained the weight. So, all right, I started hitting the gym, but I started hitting weights. Less cardio, more weights. You know, I noticed some changes. I gained a little bit of muscle. And then come second semester of senior year, I get a full-time job. Had to cancel my gym membership because it was just school, my full-time job. Cancel the membership. Let's see. Working. So second semester, all the way from like March until June or July, stopped working out. I didn't have time. I didn't know how to make time, and it sucked. And I gained more weight back. I was around 210, 215. And I was just like, oh my God, dude, what the hell? Like, I was literally just losing the weight, and now it's back. Like, oh my God, that's the hardest thing to do is keep freaking weight off. You know? And it's depressing because I started noticing, like, none of my pants were fitting. T-shirts, you know, my man boobs were coming back. It's just little stuff like that, you know? And then the depression hit again because all the thoughts of, you know, being alone in middle school, not having anybody, people making fun of me, being picked on, you know, stuff like that. It just all came back to me, and I was just like, damn. You know? Just depressed. Like, yeah, what do I do? Like, yeah, I can go to the gym, but I'm not going to be comfortable because I know what I look like. I see myself with a shirt off every day, and I'm just like, oh my God, like what happened to you, man? Like, you let yourself go, you know? And it sucked. So I get a gym membership again. Same gym, 24 Hour Fitness. I got back into groove, man. Got down to 180, 170. I was good, flat stomach. And then my mom gets sick. For those of you who don't really watch my videos, my mom's been sick for almost a year. And about the time she got sick, I just, you know what? I was like, gym's not for me, man. I'm not going to put it above her. You know, this working out shit can wait, man. Like, I got a mom who needs me, yo. Like, she can't even, like, do stuff for herself. And it's like, my heart was broken, man. I had just got a job at Best Buy, and I was like, you know what, the gym I don't need that right now, man. I need to bust my ass off, make money, help her out, you know. I gotta help her, you know. She couldn't do nothing, you know. Walking was getting hard for her, just all of that, man. It's like, you know what? Fuck the gym. I don't need it. And I'm sorry for my language. If my language offends you, I apologize, because I don't mean to offend anybody, but this is just me coming from my heart out to everybody. And around the time she got sick, you know, I was just like, yo, like, I was about to start school. I was like, you know what? I'll take off school, you know. I really need to focus on taking care of her. I can't do a job, school, and then have time to take care of her. I was like, I'll throw school out of the way. I'll take a semester off, you know. I got priorities. I got my mom to take care of. It's all good. You know, she starts getting worse and worse and worse, and then she couldn't work, you know. So then, you know, paying bills, you know, it was hard. I couldn't really help her out with that. I wasn't making enough money. She just wasn't really knowing anything. And, you know, my sister was really there for me at the time, and I really appreciate her for it, you know. Even though we fought back and forth, you know, she really made me see, you know, she needs us more than anything. We're her kids. And, you know, that really hurt. You know, my mom's the strongest person I know in this world. She's busted her ass off for me and my sister and to take care of everybody in her family. And, you know, to see the strongest woman I know be sick, you know, depression kicked in like that. Like that. What did I do to cope with it? Food. Food. I'm talking, I would eat fast food 2-3 times a day. And it's just like, damn, man. Like, why did I have to be depressed, you know? Why do I cope with it with food, you know? And it just sucks, you know? But I started to think, you know, it's better that I cope with depression with food rather than cutting myself like some people. And I'm not trying to say, you know, those people are super wrong for doing that. You know, everybody deals with their depression the wrong way or a different way. You know, there's no right way to deal with it. And since the bills couldn't get paid, you know, my mom had to leave. You know, she didn't really have anywhere to stay, and it sucked. You know, she had to go to Florida, and that's where she's at now. Although she came back for a couple months, but she had to go back to get help from her doctors. You know, and honestly, this video is just to tell y'all that everybody who has struggles, and if honestly any one of the 38 subscribers I have, god damn it, I know it's not a lot, or anybody ever needs somebody to talk to, like, I'm here, man. I'm here I have the biggest ears to listen and the biggest heart, man. Like, anybody who's out here and thinks they're dealing with depression on their own, they're not, man. You're not dealing with it at all alone. I'm here for anybody that needs help, because I know how it feels to be alone. And it sucks. It is the worst thing to be alone. And I know how it feels. And, you know, everybody has problems, you know, and that's the thing with these YouTube celebrities, you know. They try to make it seem like their lives are perfect. And yeah, it probably is, you know, they're making this money. But I know deep down inside, there's still something wrong. You know, there's still something a little bit missing. Everybody has a little bit missing at one point. You know, or something they feel that they could do better. You know, and I'm not just trying to say, oh, this is like a motivational video to get out there and go lose weight. Like, no, man. Like, if you're comfortable with 250 pounds, man, that's all that matters. Screw everybody else's opinion. Like, whatever you are comfortable with yourself, that's all that matters. Nobody else's opinion matters about you. If you know that, you know, you're comfortable with yourself, you're out here doing your thing, you're grinding hard. I'm not talking about just the gym. Like, if you're grinding hard in school, you got a job, you know, your priorities you're there, man. Don't let somebody put you down because of your weight. What does it matter, man? Like, I wish I had the same mindset I have now back then. I wish, like, I could tell that kid that told me, that my friend that called me a fat ass, like, hey, you know, I don't care. I'm comfortable with myself, you know? Screw you. You know? And I just want to, Jesus, make this video for everybody who feels like they're alone. You're not alone. You're not dealing with your problems alone. And everybody has problems. Some people just hide them better than others. I believe that now, because I used to hide my problems for a long time. You know? I'm still hurt now, and I'm still battling with depression now because my mom's not here. Everybody's going to be like, oh, you're like 18, 19, you don't need your mom no more. Like, no, my mom's the person that raised me and who was there for me whenever I was alone. You know? She's the one who busted her ass off for me and did everything. It was my support system. So now that she's not here, like, my support system is just like, like, you know, I feel alone all the time. And I know I'm really not alone, but I just feel like it all the time. And yeah, man, like, this is me. I am who I am. I am Ricky Baroom. And this has been my video about depression and how I dealt with it. And I really hope with this video I can at least motivate one or two people to just never give up on what they want to do and what they're battling with, because you're not alone. You're really not. Like, nobody's alone. And if you are alone, just watch this video, and if it makes you smile, just know you always have me here for you. Even though I'm in a camera probably far as hell away from you, if you guys ever need somebody to talk to, I pay attention to the little comments I get on my video. I don't get much, but if somebody ever like, hey, you know, I need somebody to talk to, like, just feel free to send me a message or anything. But this has been my little talk about depression. Yeah, guys, never give up on anything. Prove those people that want to see you fail wrong. This has been my video on depression.